Hello and good morning in day 29, but my reflections on day 28. The last couple of days have been really busy, which has meant that on the one hand, it's been quite a challenge to focus on and to establish a relationship with the Tao, but on the other hand, it's also been really easy because there's been so much evidence. There's been so many times where I have had to make the patterns and thoughts and challenges that have occurred, bring them into my awareness and go, how would I deal with this in accordance with the Tao? And it's been really lovely, actually, because it's been, despite all the continual challenges that EasyJet throw at you, it's been a really lovely thing to do, and I've noticed some quite significantly different things. So what was the essence of day 28? The essence of day 28 was about the exploration of virtue. And once again, 28 I had to read a few times and had to think about in a number of different ways and let it settle a little bit before I think I really truly understood the essence of what was being said. But what did I take out of that relationship with being virtuous? To know man but to be of woman made me think about yin and yang. It made me think about the masculine and the feminine energy of the world in terms of how we bring it about. It made me think about ego. What it also made me realise was that that when we balance, I suppose, our strength and our sensitivity, we are more in keeping with our own true nature. It means that probably we don't get too serious, but then we also don't get too light-hearted, but we have a level of sensitivity and awareness from what's going on around us. It probably means that we're more naturally playful, and certainly I've noticed over the last couple of days that I have felt very, very naturally playful. Not in a mischievous sort of mucking about type of way, but just in a light-hearted, going with the flow type of way. Whilst there's been no more or no fewer opportunities to laugh, I have noticed that I have laughed a lot in the last couple of days, and obviously what I start to notice is that there clearly wasn't a randomness in the way that Lao Tzu wrote. Clearly, when the chapters were put together, there are certain ideas that appear to be grouped collectively in certain chapters. So, to be humble, to be virtuous, to be playful, and to just truly notice how the flow and the pace of the world and the people around you, it's okay to go with that. You've got to use that to be part of it. You've got to be aware of it in order to be able to, I suppose, influence and create things. The other thing I've thought about is quite a lot is leadership styles in all of that, because of our interaction with people. And back some time ago now, I think it's back in the 80s, there's a guy called John McGregory Burns wrote a book called Transformational Leadership. The essence very often is about what people do when you're not there, not when you are there. And I've thought quite a lot about the Tao in the context of leadership and the way in which we live our life, and the creation of an environment in which people feel as though they are able to be the best version of themselves, that they feel empowered in order to be able to achieve stuff, is clearly always going to be the best leadership strategy. To have a light touch and a light hand, and to not really have much need for for any control mechanism whatsoever, and that actually people, when they do their best and they're working within the energy and the flow of the environment that you've created, will just simply be the best version themselves. They'll simply be amazing and cool and achieve really, really cool stuff. As a coach and a trainer, then that's really made me think quite a lot and reflect on how I design courses. It's given me quite a warm feeling actually, that probably I do that pretty well, I believe. I'm sure there are some people that will throw some comments in this that will either confirm or reject that, but I genuinely believe that living the Tao and creating environments where the Tao exists, understanding this relationship with virtue and the dissolving of ego, creates places and spaces where people can be the best version of themselves. So into day 29 already, and day 29 has a very different pace to it for me, certainly compared to the last 10 days or so. So I will talk to you a little bit later about day 29. See you soon.